Well, guys, welcome back. It's now November. We got all the corn harvested. We got everything in the bins. We even have one load loaded on our tandem truck, which I'll probably show you here. Open up the door. We got one load loaded on this truck and in this wagon that we can take to the ethanol plant when the prices get a little bit better here this summer, probably. Or actually, we might end up taking that next after we get done with all the field work here. So maybe here in December, the price is pretty good in December, but it's better in June next year. So we'll look at it, see if I mean we won't haul everything out of the bins yet, but we'll at least maybe haul that load so it's not just sitting on the wagons all winter. But today's episode is gonna be a little bit different. You guys are probably used to just all the tractor and all the main farming stuff that you guys see from the road. Just the stuff that you guys normally see the tractors going back and forth in the field. We are actually going to be helping. Well, I bought an acreage. Actually, I think I showed you guys in the last episode, or maybe 2 episodes ago. I bought that abandoned acreage. Well, not really abandoned. It just kind of got stuck in limbo because the family couldn't settle out the will of the old guy that passed, and the wife had moved to town, so they stopped taking care of it and kind of left a lot of the stuff in the shed, is my understanding. I showed you guys like the 2 tractors and the cultivator we could see, but yeah, there's supposedly the only thing they know that was sold was the combine, and they think that was the only thing that was sold, so they're not positive. The barn doors on the actual barn itself will not open. They said there's nothing in it, so they said you can do whatever you want. There's nothing in the barn, but yeah. So we'll go ahead and head down there. I'm not going to keep everything. If we can get most of the equipment running or moving at least, there's a couple things that I want, but I just kind of am going to clean up the acreage, and then I think I'm going to tear down the house and the barn, and then I'm going to keep the shed so at least if I ever need more storage space, I can just bring stuff down there and store it. Otherwise, I might sell it. I'm gonna keep the grass. For now, once I get the house and the barn tore down, I think I'm gonna keep the grass so I have grass hay, and then I'm gonna keep my hay equipment down there because that's gonna be where a majority of my hay ground is. Uh, but yeah, you know what? I'll stop talking. Let's go ahead and head down there, and I will see you guys down there. All right, guys, we're just getting pulled up here. Um, Now realizing maybe I should have brought along. I'm gonna have to park out here on the road for now. Okay, back up. So if I can get one of the tractors started and moved out, and we can. I think they said there's a mower, so if we can, we're gonna try and get that going. But yeah, this is the acreage I bought. There's a couple acres of grass hay that kind of run back through these trees, and God, these weeds are 4 foot tall. There's trees growing up everywhere. But yeah, see, you can see all the grass hay. It kind of follows holy cow, this is 6 foot tall now. You can see the fence follows the road here. It annoys me when the county just mows the ditches just right, and you can see right where the weed line is. But yeah, they got all this all the way back there to the trees there. So yeah, I think I'm gonna tear down the barn unless there is something. Yeah, they did say the doors are all kind of Whoops, the doors are all kind of jammed. So I don't think we can get in the barn. We'll just they got in going through that little hatch window there. There's like a little platform. God, I love these old barns that were built in the. God, this was probably only built in the late 1900s, but or early 1900s, not late, early 1900s. So I mean, yeah, maybe we'll work on that trying to get the doors out. But we're definitely gonna tear down this house back here. They said the gal hadn't lived in it in 30 years or 20 years, and yeah. Ugh. Nice old bench there still. Well, I guess I shouldn't say nice. Is that a bike or something? What's a wheelbarrow? I don't even know where the door's right here. I wonder if we can get inside here. Ugh. Oh, there's just a bed in here still with some shoes. Oh gosh, it's like she just left. There's the bathtub. looks like a table right here. And she just left. That's exactly what she did. See if I can get back out of here. Yeah, that house is just gonna get torn down with everything inside it. I don't want to deal with that. Alright, but as you guys saw, this door was left wide open. And they have the cultivator here and a chisel plow. Um, I think we're gonna sell the white because that's worth $30,000 right now. Um, and I would like to keep, honestly, both of these because I know my brother likes this farmall. And I think I'm going to keep the A. And the spreader I'll keep. We just got to get some of these weeds taken down. That'd be nice. This hay rack is going to stay here because I'm going to put my hay equipment here, as I said before. Oh, look. So he's got a square baler. Perfect. That's awesome, actually. We could use that. Planes on here. I tell you what. Row crop cultivator that will sell. Sprayer that we'll keep here for spraying pasture and grassland, probably. Mower we'll keep. We'll sell the rake. We got 2 wagons. I think we'll have to sell those, honestly. Or yeah, we'll have to sell them. Let's see. We got an old 4-row. Yeah, an old 4-row planter. I'm obviously gonna have to sell that because I have no need for it. But yeah, I'm gonna go see. I was told I was told all the tractors started when they were out here a couple weeks ago getting it ready for the sale. So I'm gonna start. I would like to. One of these got 3-point linkage. Oh, this one does. Yeah. Oh, they both do. I want to see if this A will start. Perfect. And she still runs. Still drives. Alright, we'll drive into the shed here. It's got a sickle bar mower, and I'm thankful because if I didn't bring mine from Ohio with me, so we're gonna hook up to this one and hopefully we can clean up. Alright, crawl over this. Looks like it's all hooked up. Crawl back in here. Might need a, you know what, let's see if we can get this other door open. Hurry. There we go. She's rough, but she works still. Let's see if this will handle some of these weeds. God, I really don't think it will, but we will see. Hopefully. She's lowering down there now. But yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and get this cleaned up. I'm gonna at least get a path here back and forth from this shed. And then I want to get that white out, take it to the dealership, and then actually I think I'm going to hook the white up to those 2 wagons and bring those wagons into the dealership too. And then we will, yeah, so I'm going to get a path cut out here and I will see you guys in a minute. Okay guys, as you can see I did a lot of cleanup there. I got all the bushes I could out of the sheds here. Go ahead and shut that off. Got everything cleaned out in here. And then there's actually a really good base layer of rock around here, honestly. That make for a good yard. But yeah, I got everything out of the shed here cleaned out. Got it cleaned out. I got everything cleaned up all the way down to the edge of the barn there. And then I think I'm just gonna have to rip up. Well, I'm gonna have to come in with like a dozer or something, or I don't know, a tractor with a loader and rip up a bunch of these trees. And then I think I'm gonna have to come in with a disc and rip all this up and plant it to grass. So then, or plant it to replant it to grass, so it's a little bit better. Didn't get in the barn still. If I wanted to get in there, I'm gonna have to like cut the door open. I think we're just gonna push her over and burn her down. The roof is about as holy as it can get without being Jesus. Because that's it's pretty religious roof, if you understand what I'm saying. Still not gonna go back in that house. We're just gonna push it over at the same time and push barn over. But now I'm gonna get the truck in here, and then we're gonna load up the Model A. I'm gonna unhook it from the sickle mower, and then we're going to get the white hooked up to those wagons so we can sell it. So sell it and the wagon. So let's get this in there. And then my brother said he wanted to come look at the farmhouse, so he was going to pick me up at the dealership after we drop off the wagons. But let's go ahead and uh, shut the truck off. Okay. We'll wander over here, and we'll crawl up in this white. I got her to start a little bit ago. She's struggling now. Oh, there's even a sprayer control in here? That's interesting. Must have had a bigger sprayer at one point too, I take it then. But yeah, I'll get hooked up to these wagons here. Yeah, this shouldn't be too hard. I'll get hooked up to these wagons, and I will see you guys in a minute. Okay guys, I just crawled back on the old Model A here. I want to take it back to the house and the shop so I can do some work on it. Obviously, I need to change the oil in it because it probably hasn't been changed in... Well, I think they said officially this place has technically only been abandoned 5 years, but they don't think the guy had moved any of his equipment in the last 10 before he passed, and obviously hadn't been taking care of it for at least the last 15 before that. So, get this little pop back off now and fasten down the straps here. And we'll just... you know what, I'll be back in a little bit anyways. We're going to go ahead and take this white down. I might still keep it. I really like these white tractors. We'll see. I'm going to take it for the drive. And I might just leave it out here and it'll just be part of my hay equipment lineup. But I think that farmall is going to stay for sure. Or the farmall. And the Model A's, I think they're going to stay for sure. But I'm going to have to talk to my brother, see if he does want that farmall or not. But we definitely got to get rid of these wagons. I have no need for these wagons. So we're going to go ahead and bring them in. And then I have a guy coming to look at the rake this afternoon and the cultivator. And then another guy that's going to come look at the planter. So I will see you guys here in a little while. Actually, you know, yeah, I'll come back here and I'll give you an update once I get back here. But I'm going to go ahead and take these wagons to the deer dealership because they're the only ones that want these Parker styles. The other one sells Killsboro right now, that's why. But deer dealership should be just past the church over here, so by the north elevator in this county. So we're gonna head down there and I will see you guys once we get there. Okay guys, just getting up here. We are just to the left. Here's the deer dealership. I did decide I like this tractor enough. I don't know why I'm talking to you in the futuristic drone cam. I like this tractor enough that I'm going to keep it. I'm gonna keep it, yeah. I can use it as a sprayer tractor, it can be used as a hay tractor, you know, all that fun stuff. But we'll go ahead and run in here, see where they want it. But I need to find like a weight kit for it, I think, maybe. I don't know. I don't think, maybe when I'm spraying I'd need it, but I don't think I'd need it much for anything else. But yeah, we'll go ahead and run in here and talk to the salesman, see where they want it parked, and then I think they wanted to possibly run it through the shop, so we might have to bring it inside, so I will go ahead and do that. Alrighty guys, we got the wagons dropped off. They did want it in the shop like I thought. Ah, man, I can't go past a deer dealership without looking at everything. So, I got some brand new 35 series balers. Well, there's a 535 and a 435. I bet one's 4 foot wide and one's 5 foot wide. That's why they did that. Got some Titan series combines. I think that's what they're called. 7700 and yeah. But here's what I kind of wanted to look at. I see they got a used 4755. I don't need it, but yeah, 4955 like ours with a loader attachment though. 4750. Here's what I want to look at. They got a 4955 front wheel assist. I'd be very interested in this tractor. We got to get back with our white, but we'll stop and talk to them about that. I might see what they want for that. They got a 20 series, 30 series. They got a 4430 cabbed one. I haven't seen one of those in a while. When they came out a couple of years ago, they were everywhere. Everyone has them, or a majority of people have them. But yeah, the dealerships don't have many anymore. Everyone likes those tractors. I got a couple drills, a couple planters. cultivator. 3 of them. One's got the marker on it though, or the high vis. And these are brand spanking new. Like I think fresh off the factory line. 9600 series combine. So it is 1989. Um, these technically don't release till 1990, so I think the dealership is going through them before, and they were being. I think one of these was out being tested, if that makes sense. Like the farmers were, some of the local farmers were driving them. So we might test one next fall. There's a updated series coming out next fall. I think it's called the 10 series. But we might test one out next fall. This is supposed to have significantly more capacity, or can drive a lot faster when you're combining, basically, than our 1680 does. So, yeah. So, it's interesting stuff. But yeah, we'll go ahead and jump in the white here. And then I will drive this back to the yard. My brother's going to pick me up at my yard. And then we're going to go back down to the acreage that we bought and clean up some more. And I think I'm going to bring that farm all, or that, I think my brother's going to keep the farm all, and that's perfectly fine. I want him to have a tractor like that. But I think I'm going to have to sell the Model A. As much as I like that tractor, I just won't have enough use for it, honestly. And it can go to another home and someone else can use it more than I will. So, yeah. So I will see you guys back down at the acreage. Alright guys, we got the old white back. She didn't blow up, thankfully. I was reading the numbers on the side of the oil filter, and it hasn't, as a lot of us farmers, we write the date the last time it was changed. It was changed 10 years ago, so probably shouldn't have been driving that near as much as I was. But yeah, with that, my brother said he was going to be here in about 2 minutes or not 2 minutes. He was going to be here about a couple minutes before 2, and it's a little bit after 2, so. And usually he's like, you just add 30 minutes to whatever he says. So probably around 2:30 he'll be here. So we'll go ahead and run back down to the new to us acreage, and we will get the planter sold, hopefully, and whatever else we need to sell. So I will see you guys back down there. Okay, guys, just getting back here. Or, well, not, I'm just getting back to you guys, but me and my brother did a whole ton of cleanup. We can't get these doors to close at all for whatever reason. There's even power in here, which is kind of annoying because I would like to have like a little shop down here. But I think we're going to tear this building down. We're going to tear the barn down and the house down. We're going to leave the shed. And I think I'm going to let my brother, if he wants to, I'll let him build a house out here. And a little shop if he wants to. But we got, here, get back in here. We got everything put in this shed here. We got the cultivator sold, the row crop cultivator sold. We got the planter sold. What else was in here? I gotta remember. Oh, there was the chisel plow over here and the little 5-foot cultivator, or not 5-foot, 10-foot cultivator, I think is what it was. 12-foot. I don't know, whatever it was. 10 or 12-foot cultivator that was sitting here. One of the guy that picked up the planter, actually saw the chisel plow and was like, "What you gotta have for that?" I'm like, I don't know, you got $500 on you? And he's like, "Yep, I'll take it." I'm like, awesome. And then the guy that picked up the row crop cultivator saw the little cultivator and was like, "What are you gonna have for that?" I'm like, "You got $1,000 on you?" Like, sure. So sold those two. He sold the planter for $1,000, the row crop cultivator for $1,000, and yeah. So I think that was everything I wanted to sell. Out of here now. So Model A I am gonna sell because like I said, I'm gonna let my brother, unless my brother buys it. Now that I think about it, he already left. I should have asked him. I mentioned that I kind of want to just sell this one so we don't have so many tractors around. But my brother, I said I'll let him have the farm all, no problem. He can have it as long as he keeps it up. And then I mentioned something about maybe he can move out here if he wants after we get all the buildings tore down. And we're gonna make this all hay this fall here. We're gonna rip everything up after we get everything burnt down. All the sheds burnt down here. We're gonna make this all hay. And I just found out, my brother made out the point of, they said there's some crop ground on it. So we're actually, and all this was hay and stuff. So I just assumed they meant right here was all crop ground, crawling the truck. As I already did that, but I assumed they just meant that this was all part of it, and all this grass hay was crop ground. But I looked at the final bill too, the bill of sale, and it mentions again that there's crop ground that we bought. So driving a little fast there, probably shouldn't. So as you come down this hill here, here's this little field, and I didn't put two and two together. My brother did, but there's a little path back there too. I think we bought this. I wasn't really paying attention. I probably should have, but I don't know. I'm doing pretty well financially right now, and but yeah, there's a little path back here, and I think this leads to another field in the back. But I mean, it looks like someone had been farming this for a couple of years, so I don't know. My understanding was like nothing was going well with the estate or anything, so no one had been farming the ground. Oh yeah, look at that. There's even a cornfield back here. Huh. Well, interesting. I'll have to take a look at the map a little bit better when I get home. But yeah, I'll wander back to my truck. And I think that'll about do it for this episode, everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed this little cleanup restoration of that farm place. I will probably start the next episode, and I'll give you guys, or I will start the next vlog. I will give you guys kind of an update on the farm, and then I'll obviously, it'll be a main part of the farm from now on. So, yeah. With that being said, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace. Oh, also, like and subscribe down below if you can, please. Now, peace.